Okay, people, just keep on doing what you've been doing for the last 30 years, and we ought to be right where we need to be in about 5 years.
For those of us that have the bent to be artistic, to be creative, to commit to our communities, our youth, we often feel apart from things. We often feel outside of the mainstream. And the Ink People is a bridge. It brings us into the mainstream, and it supports those of us that have that slightly different bent. And we love you, Ink People.
Ink People means Libby Maynard to me, and Libby Maynard is the force of art in this community. It has been for as long as I can remember when I first started my business, and not too long after that Libby came in, and we've had a good working relationship over the years on many things, but she turned the works into a ticket outlet back in the day. So
when I first came to the Ink People to work here in the print lab, I just thought, oh my God, I'm home.
The Ink People is an amazing community space for everyone, all ages. Not only is it like a community space and community center, but it offers all the creative resources you could ever imagine for people to get inspired and get motivated and do what they love to do, and do it around people that are sharing in the experience. The Ink People is amazing.
The Ink People is art. It's all about art. And art is nature. That's it.
I was introduced to the Ink People about 4 days ago, and so far I believe it is an awesome opportunity for the youth and for adults in this area, for the community to get together. I'm getting ready to go to the ball next Saturday, and I'm really looking forward to the fun.
I love the Ink People.
I love the coffee shop. I love seeing all the kids there, and I love hearing the music out in the street. It's brought a lot of life to the neighborhood.
The Ink People is honestly one of the greatest places I have ever been exposed to and been able to be a part of. It's a great place for any artist of any kind and any age to just get involved, work with other people who love art, and it's just a great community place. And artists here just at home. It's a great place for working, and it's a great place to make friends, and just, you know, it's good for all kinds of people. Ink People, it's a great place.
I love the Ink People so much. It's one of the favorite parts of my job that I get to come here and hang out with Mars Project kids.
I think the Ink People is an amazing art resource for anyone in this community, and I think that it does a really good job of bringing together an actual community around artists from all ages and all disciplines.
I'm really excited about the 30-year anniversary of the Ink People. I've been working here for about 6 years now, and the two primary things I love about the Ink People are Libby, of course. She's an amazing lady, and I've learned a lot about her, and also just the sense of community building activities that go on here. I've been a part of nonprofits for the last decade or so, and you know, I think this place is exemplary in terms of just really building community. Having different demographics of people coming together for common causes, for arts and culture, and I love it dearly. And Libby has always been all about the kids. She's a bottoms-up warrior, and she truly supports the most chorus of outcomes, which are not always so technical. It's about people's lives and coming together to just better the community. And endless meetings and in endless situations, her vision and her just sense of what's real and important has inspired me and will no doubt inspire me for the rest of my life. So thank you so much, Libby. Thank you, Ink People, and happy 30th.
I think that art is so important to this community because we all strive to do the best we can and to be the most true to ourselves as we can, and the Ink People is the support that we all need in order to be the best true selves we can be. And I think that's a beautiful thing to have in such a small community, have so much support to be what you really want to be.
I love the Ink People Center for the Arts because it gives people a place not only to do art, which creates so many opportunities for expression, but also a community of artists that get together and know one another and can share resources and inspiration.
The Ink People are probably one of the very best of the local organizations supporting the arts in Humboldt County. And they've been at it for a long time and doing a great job.
I joined Patricia Sennett's monotype class maybe 6 months ago. I thought I would just take a class for 4 times, and I have now found myself a new home here in Humboldt County. This is not a class, it's a following.
I owe a lot to the Ink people. I started here in maybe '94 with Fred Schwab's monotype class, and I've been making monotypes ever since. And it's a great form of communication through ink and paper.
Hi, my name is Michael Youssef, and I work for Blue Ox Youth and Community Radio. I am a station manager there, and our radio station completely exists as a local, low-powered FM station, just because of the Ink people and the great people there that help us get started. And the Ink people have been so great. All the people that work there have been so nice and generous and have opened up their hearts and allowed us to help make this community a better place, for sure.
Art holds communities together, and the Ink people is that glue in our community.
Ink people is a good place, and so is Mars Project. Yeah.
This is Rima from Eureka Fabrics, wishing Ink people a happy anniversary. You're such an important part of our culture here in Humboldt. Happy anniversary, congratulations.
I just would love to thank the Ink people for their work in the community. They were my son's first formal introduction to the art world. He took classes from them for a couple years, and I just want to thank you all for all that you do and all that you've done.
We want to thank the Ink people for their support in helping Blue Ox in its endeavor to promote craftsmanship through the traditional park and the radio station.
I want to say thank you to the Ink people for allowing us to have our rehearsals for the Laramie Project there. You guys were a big help in allowing us to spread the word about preventing hate crimes, and just the incredible space that you provide for arts of all kinds. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to the Ink people on their 30th anniversary. You've been a wonderful addition to our community, providing a place for art and the creation of art so that we can all enjoy it here on the North Coast. You've been terrific, and best wishes for another 30 years.
Best wishes to the Ink people. You've been the center of the art world here in Eureka for 30 years, and I'm looking forward to the next 30.
I love the Ink people. I love the people that make up the Ink people. I love the opportunities that the Ink people has offered me, and I love being part of offering opportunities to other people and to the community.
I am so proud and excited to be able to be here tonight for the council meeting and share with the entire city of Eureka this proclamation that we've got for the Ink people's 30th anniversary. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. And when I think about arts and culture and creativity in this community, I think the Ink people encapsulates it all. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you, Libby, for all of your hard work, and everybody else too. But seriously, when I think about the Ink people, the first thought I have is Libby and her tireless work. So thanks to you all, and congratulations on 30 years of great work. And if you want to zoom in, this is the proclamation. I won't read it to you, but it's pretty cool. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
I'm Libby Maynard, Executive Director and co-founder of the Ink people. And when Dave asked me this question about what the Ink people really means to me and about condensing it into a few sentences, I realized that the Ink people for me is not only a way that I've learned to interact with community in a very positive way and to be able to change community through the Ink people, but it's a way that I've found to be fulfilled in my life and to really create a wonderful benefit for more than myself, for a lot of people in the community and in the world. And that's what the Ink people is to me.